favorite heroes, and I'm pretty sure it's literally unpicked for, say, an Enchantress stepping up trying to play aggressive. The exact number. Plague Ward, I'd be curious too, because if they do want to play tempo, Plague Ward early is good, but 2 ranged heroes make it pretty easy to kill the Plague Wards, so you'd have to get like at least 2 to 3 points pretty quickly in it. And I think with these squishy heroes,
go ahead, sorry. Kind of get all of those things at the same time. Looking at DM, looks like he did go 2 points. Gale, X-Nova cannot move, and he will be forced to TP immediately back to his tower. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, another Inkswell kill here set up off the Dragon Tail onto that Clockwork.
Space. It's okay.
Oh, they're going for JT. Fishman's back. He's got angry bones right now, but Stroke of Fate is out. Blood Grenade is there. Watson trying to chase him down. He's got a Melt Strike in 1. I think he's got the damage. That's very nice.
Just fatten up the kill for Watson. That's worth more for him now.
Haha, I wanted to die twice.
What? Look at that cogs!
How did that cogs connect? Wait, excuse me? Okay. Oh, it was just all a plan from Fishman.
People-wide cogs right there.
Dude,
I cannot believe how far he pulled that in.
Action in both of the side lanes already. X-Nova might be dead this time. He does not have a TP, and he could throw the Blood Grenade for fun. He will. Tries to go for the deny. He gets it. That is the one downside of Venomancer. You get the deny. You're not going to lose Katomi. Monet trying to bring down DM. Gale in 4 seconds. Honestly, if he hits the Gale onto Monet here, it'd be pretty good. But just to make sure the last hit like wouldn't go to the enemies, right? DM might be dead here. Oh, Monet, careful, buddy.
Fishman might be dead.
Okay, Fishman is
definitely dead. Tried to go for the rune. Nothing to say. Gets it anyways. Amplified damage. Didn't even use it for that kill. So Tiger Knight does have a good chunk of denies, but all the core is going to be pretty farmed this game.
I will say this. One of the best changes to Venomancer in a while is the fact that he's universal.
Die.
Watson is definitely dead. Yeah, stuck between two, I don't know, 2 impossible to deal with heroes, and nothing to say will also be the one that grabs the Wisdom Rune. He's like, this is my game, you guys. All right, you have a timer on this troll. You want to put it to good use. If you can come through the triangle here and actually bring down this tower, find a kill, it'd be amazing. They're looking for DM. They've got the Inkswell. He is surrounded. No way out. Kill goes to the Pangolier. Katomi slowed up by the Enchantress. That's a double. That will be the tower as well. Dude, this is a very sick rotation.
Having towers to like fall back to. Now there's like so much wraparound potential on DM.
They're gonna go mid lane here. That is a level 6 on the Grimstroke. So that Soulbind doing some work as Fishman's in trouble. Rolling Thunder still available for the Pango. They force the objective on the side of Entity and get huge punish. Looking for the Enchantress. Doesn't even have the damage. Katomi can't finish off X-Nova, and it's just 3 heroes dead. A 5,000 gold lead all of a sudden. This last day, you get to pick 1 hero, and then we're going right back to Centaur, and
it depends how he does. After this, they're like, you're back to Centaur.
No one's just dead, dude. He, like, the amount of damage that they already have on this Weaver is ridiculous.
Yeah, he finds another troll. What is this? How are you doing this, X-Nova? She won't be able to burst people, I think, and then they have a good amount of control on G2IG, plus ways to break refraction. Ooh, this Melt Strike.
Yeah, I was like, nope, there's no way he gets out of this one. They saw her here under the tower. They're a little bit too late on the rotation. They do get the hook shot into the Venomancer ult, and it's going to do a significant amount of damage. And the longer this goes on, potentially the better for Entity, but you've got to survive. They've managed to take down the Dragon Knight. Grimstroke is low. He's going to make it out, though. And now like, no one? Wait a minute.
He is!
Oh off the mark. Kick, roll. He's trying to just survive. This is an Arcane Rune. The Magnetize doesn't stick. It ends up being a... Did you see what happened to it? That was the saddest Magnetize I'd ever seen. It was so unfortunate. Oh, hold on. We'll bring that back in a moment. We just got to watch Fishman die. No one pops the Arcane, rolls in onto the DK, pops the Magnetize. It dies, like Dragonite dies within like a second, and it doesn't chain to a single other hero. So the entire fight was taken without the Magnetize, which is the difference of potentially 3 heroes dying. Blink in, Ink Swell, follow up here onto the Earth Spirit. They've got another, right? Like, with the Venomancer ult Magnetize on that guy, never mind. Hookshot top lane. They're looking for the Dragon Knight. Katomi here as well. I mean, you have the magic damage to kill this guy for sure. The question is, how much do you have to commit? All right, and it turns out not much when you bring all 5 heroes. So, kill goes to Watson. That's a valuable one.
There's a ward here spawning Watson. They could maybe think about a return kill. Actually, they're looking at no one instead.
Yeah, he did.
This early Aghanim's on nothing to say because he's so rich.
Which, it's a lot of damage, legitimately. It's a 300 damage nuke. They're smoked up onto the backside. They're going to find Dragonite. The Blink Lasso reveal here from Katomi. Off the mark with the hook shot. That might give JT, well, I was going to say, a chance to kill Katomi. But no one actually snipes the roll. Gets a nice silence as well.
Never mind, actually. Holy crap.
I mean, that was very close. He's got to be careful. Rolling Thunder in from nothing to say. Yeah, you are not getting out of this one. We've seen this before. Oh, boy. The perfect chain stun.
What are the odds they get 2 kills in that location?
As a ward, they will see them. Watson's got to be careful. Hookshot again off the mark. He's going to be able to force staff. Nice save there from the Bat Rider. Silence comes out as well. Instantly dispelled. Here comes DM on the Veno. The roll in from no one. Tries to get on the backside. He pops the BKB. Gets a nice silence into the Magnetize. The damage is rolling, but the dispels from Phobica are there. They managed to just take down the Veno. Enchantress trades and grab the Aegis now on the Weaver. Blink Lasso into no one currently playing his own team fight, 1v3, and I think he might finally be getting punished for this one. Silenced up, surrounded, the Gleipnir comes out as well, he's dead. Already working on it, so their goal is to just reduce this overwhelming magic damage in these fights and try and take the game off of it. Right now, we're going to see them delete the Bat Rider. That didn't take long.
No one scouted out. If you got blink stunned right after that.
They're looking for X-Nova. He might walk into a trap, and he will. The roll in, gets the Force Staff to safety, does manage to kick him back into another trap silence. Okay, can that be enough? Did he uphill miss twice on Watson? Okay, well, Clockwork now, just going to be stunned up by JT, brought down, nothing to say with the Rolling Thunder, continuing. The roll-up perfectly placed here to just bring him down. Blink Lasso grabs the Grimstroke. They should be able to pop him. No one has a Magnetize available, wants to be able to get this one going. They also do have the Venomancer ult. There's a great hook shot. Managed to get on top of X-Nova. They roll in, Magnetizes out, but the damage to just delete the Earth Spirit. Oh my lord. And they're all just disengaging. Monet pops a time lapse, does get stunned up by the latent toxicity, but they don't have any more chase. They might get him on the ward mid from the trap, but can they even chase?
If they can get this, would be really big, but it's got Shikuchi again already. Game levels, right? It's a long time before you get that. So the farming speed from the rolling boulder damage helps you get to that late game, where Undispellable is still good on its own. We're getting to that late game.
They go for the lasso onto the Enchantress, and okay, she's dead. But that was your Veno ult, so you're missing a lot of damage in the fight now. They just jump in on top of Watson, and he dies before he can do anything. No BKB. He will have a buyback. DM getting walked back to the fountain. Tries to finish him off. They won't get the kill, but now comes in no one. They're going to buy back here on Watson. Try to pop the Weaver. The latent toxicity, it stuns him. Okay.
One.
That's BKB as well. So they might be able to just pop him twice. That is absolutely huge. The rack still defended, and now the chase continues. JT trying to get out of here. He's going to make it. You lose the Grimstroke. I guess when you don't play against a Venomancer ever, you have to consider that BKB is...
But they actually missed an Observer in their base because the gem got picked up by a courier. Otherwise, I think you naturally walk into this Observer in a lot of situations. Goodbye, Karaomi.
Holding the gem. Which you think they might want to start scouting their base for, but...
Yeah. I kind of think instead of an aggressive smoke, or like you still do that, but someone has to bring the gem and you're just dewarding your own base.
Veno?
That is
he cannot afford to die here. There's going to be the jump out, the swashbuckle in. JT's going to get a lot of damage in, and it finishes him off. And now they just continue the aggression. They heal off it all. They pop the Guardian Greaves. JT still got a cheese. That's huge. I mean, Monet loses his Courier, and not really the end of the world.
Well, Courier side. Wait, one more. There's an AC. Go back, Noah. This Dragonite AC. That's like 10,000 gold you deny at that point.
No one's got a shield rune. Thinking of rolling in. Katomi gets a lasso, finds the Grimstroke. Not a bad opening. There's going to be the Magnetize. No, he holds it for now. Will start to drop it. Hits the Weaver. Going to start taking that damage on through. They get on top of the Venomancer once again. DM just dies without being able to throw anything. Watson now walked back to the base with his BKB. You were 6 seconds away from Noxious Plague.
But no one was nearby. And then Veno dies surrounded by 4 heroes, which could have been a sick Poison Nova to allow a fight.
Oh, that's really rough. No one's going to go down here. And now, I mean, Watson's laying into JT, pops the Manta to get on out of this. Double buybacks coming through. Katomi cannot stand his ground. If they can finish off the Pango, this would be an amazing catch, but they've got the numbers. Another Dragon Tail. We've seen this before. No one trying to get away. Does get the roll out, but the chase continues. Nothing to say, just pops the cheese, gets it handed over mid-fight. And he's going to be topped off now. Fishman on the run back to the fountain. He's going to die. Double kill now as they finish off the Weaver. He can time-lapse back into this if he wants. But for now, it's just going to be the Rolling Thunder from the Pangolier just to try and zone them out. As doesn't really do anything to a DK. Oh, Katomi goes in, tries to go for the Blink Lasso. It finally connects, but it takes a while. He pulls Bobica in, gets a great Soulbind. Inkswell's out. He's just healing through so much of this damage. He dies, but it costs you everything. The GG is there, and the rotations coming through. And what, Boat plus like a single Inkswell from Grimstroke should be enough. Speaking of Inkswell, we'll see them use it top lane here onto the Techies. X-Nova with the disarm, but there it is, baby. The first blood finally coming through here at the 5-minute mark. But your tower is going to be gone as soon as Dragon Knight's ult is up because he can't defend the lane on the Naga Siren. And speaking of which, a rotation bottom here from Bobica. Watson in trouble. It's going to force a double TP as no one is here on the Kunkka. They need vision to go for the X-Boat. Instead, they're going to settle for the Hoodwink. Silence out for the Grimstroke as well. Thunder God's Wrath nearly kills the Naga Siren. As on the backside of the fight, Batrider is here trying to find the DK. Do they have a TP out? Inkswell to instantly cancel. Very nicely done. But can they even bring down JT is the question. Fishman's trying to stack up these sticky napalms. Torrent off the mark. A nice cleave should do it.
A pretty decent timing, I feel like.
DM.
You know, maybe they can keep that going.
Stun 1, stun 2, goes for the Stampede, trying to get away, does have the raindrops, but it's already been procced and nothing to say. We'll clean up the kill. Very good rotation in from the Zeus. And again, the same ward that we saw last game right outside this. I think Chaos Knight would be amazing. I don't know if they scouted him, but instead they're looking for the Zeus in the mid lane. Obviously, he has no way out of the X marks, but yeah, he's going to get scouted. Silence out from Katomi, the perfect follow-up. Chain stun.
So dead.
Yeah. That's a great kill. You need to get active with this card. G2IG have just dodged out any rotation. Well,
yeah,
maybe.
See, I just think it's... Oh, well, not this one.
There it is. Yeah. Well, Bobica, he's going to get X'd back. You have to boat for this kill now. Wait. What?
A rare miss. A rare miss on the timing, I think.
The Flame Break, like, pushed him out of range. That was so bizarre. This rotation now from G2IG gets scouted from Watson as he's here. You don't have boat for this. That isn't a Torrent Storm pickup, though, on no one as they get on top of the Zeus. He doesn't have a Soulbind target trying to get away, but he gets pulled right back in. DM onto the backside, does get on top of X-Nova. He's in trouble. They will find themselves 2 kills as Bobica trying to get to safety. Looks like he will, unless... A little bit behind in XP just because Watson did get essentially like 10 full minutes of uncontested space top lane. Inkswell here looking to go for JT. Silence out from Watson will hold back the Hoodwink. But with the help of the rest of the team, they'll grab themselves a very nice Dragonite. But here comes Monet. Grabs Fishman, just pops him. Can you look for more? You do have Song of the Siren. You have the Blink, the Stomp, the Ink Swell. They've just isolated the real CK. There's the Stampede on forward. Now looking for X-Nova. Another Ensnare is out. The Silence to hold down the Techie's a great bushwhack, but it's not going to be enough. Triple kill for Watson's Naga Siren. Full duration Ink Swell stun as well. He's just stunned for like 5.5 seconds. Like, that is brutal. They do find the Centaur here. Onto the bottom side, a great Blink, Dragon Tail out. He was already kind of low on HP going into that one. Looks like Fishman and Katomi gonna try and disengage. Atos will grab him. Wait.
He still goes through.
Okay.
Oh,
and just happens to get this vision of him really quickly. Oh, great fight breaking out here. It is, however, looking really good for the side of G2IG. BKB out, trying to bring down DM on the Centaur, but Stampede is out. Zeus coming through. No Thunder God's Wrath left. Watson just trying to hold him at bay. Blink. Dragon Tail actually catches him. Nicely done. And now G2IG, I mean, they're just catching him on staggered death timers. They're now going to try and chase for Katomi. He's going to be able to try and TP on out, but no chance. They've got him another kill, and the gold swings in. Yeah, that's the big difference. All right, they say screw. We don't want to take the Rosh. Smoke on smoke. All 5 heroes. The smoke will pop. Thunder God's Wrath, the advantage. The Blink Dragon Tail's caught 2 supports. Song of the Siren from Watson to get him to safety. Katomi gets the Soulbind off. Jump in. Techies is gone. Fishman with a double lasso, baby. The Torrent Storm doing work. The BKB protecting Monet. But they're going to get the Dragon Knight. Maybe a nice heal up. Is it going to be enough? The Torrent does it. 3v2 now. They're going to buy back on this Batrider, try and get back into the fight, but they've isolated Watson, and it's too much damage. They don't have it, and another big fight for IG. Storm, you can X-Boat. He just pops BKB, holds his ground, picks them off, and look, they've actually found the Naga Siren again. The Blink Dragon Tail into the blast off. And, oh, he actually dodges Thunder God's Wrath, but comes out into triple mine from X-Nova. Oh, that is a massive death for Entity. You're gonna... Monet just jumps right in, gets a stun out onto this Kunkka. He is orking it up, holding his BKB thanks to the Aegis. Wasp on the backside. They will build a scout. Stampede comes through. Oh my goodness, Katomi, goodbye. He's gonna buy back into the game. Torrent Storm, everything dropped on top of him. Meanwhile, DM trades his life for the Hoodwink. CK gets the Blink out. Lassos pulling him in deep. He's got a BKB. The Chain Stomps are there, but can you hold him in place long enough? There's Monet. He's just going to TP out. Song of the Siren will try and catch anything else onto the backside. It looks like it's just going to be a Techies. You double buyback, and you only get the supports and an Aegis.
You like that. What's he going for next after that? Orchid.
Thunder God's Wrath. They get the jump here onto the Kunkka. Chain stun number 1, chain stun number 2. The burst is there. They get a perfect blast off. Can he even beat? He just can't get out of here. He gets the Bloodstone off. He's trying to heal through it. It's actually working for now. No one is going to be able to escape Fishman. He's going to get pulled back in from Monet. Oh my goodness. The Bloodstone healing.
Like, just have good RNG. Torrent Storm, Bloodstone. As long as I have good RNG, I'm in this.
They're going to get a Sentry out here. Get the D-Ward. Blink Dragon Tail onto the Centaur. JT needs to be a little bit careful. Monet's going to come in, though. Ink Swell to buy him space. There's the Stampede to safety. Monet's going to be forced to BKB as the Ensnare does come through. Song of the Siren. The chase comes out. They find Monet. Do they have the follow-up? The Torrent into the Tidal Wave. Torrent Storm. Look at the damage. The Soul Binds into the Lassos. They've got Monet. A great find, but can you get out now? Nothing to say. Doing a lot of work here on the Zeus. JT as well. Trying to stay on top of the Naga Siren. The Batrider's going to TP to safety. Naga Siren pops that... I mean, she gets the mirror images out, but JT's there. Great Ink Swell to dispel, but they've got him. Double kill goes to Bobica. As no one, he sticks around too long. The Gleipnir comes through, and he's gonna just get picked off. Holy heck.
And Dragonite in here.
Yep. Speaking
Force the BKB out of Fishman. I don't think he's getting out of this.
He has no TP. There's absolutely no way. Yeah, you can't get away from that Dragonite. He's in danger. He is pretty much, or borderline unkillable. They're going to be able to just put some damage here into the Kunkka. Nice stomp out from the Centaur, but he just gets set up, potentially get popped himself. Boat is out. They will be able to stun up the DK4 now, trying to pop the Aegis, but he's flying away. The tidal wave to pull them back. Lasso is there onto Bobica. The Hoodwink actually a great kill. She's so farmed. Monet just melts the Batrider. That's going to be a dieback. Watson trying to do something with this BKB. Watson, you need to be careful. That's going to expire soon, and JT's on top of you. The Song of the Siren is there. Nothing to say, just tracing all these backline heroes away. They're too tanky. Net to catch Monet, jump in, AoE Dragon Tail from JT, pops the Manta. His BKB is still available. He's just holding the front line. They might lose the Aegis, but you're going to lose the Centaur as the trade. Monet still has cheese. And JT, he does not mind. He's got a Dragon Tail. They're going to buy back onto the Centaur. Can he get the Blink Stomp? He does, but you've got to deal with these heroes. DK is so damn tanky, and DM down to half HP already. Nolan with another great boat does connect. Watson's coming back in, gets disarmed by this Techies. Once again, Monet able to finish off the Grimstroke. His buyback is available. DM stunned up into the center, trying to get away, but will he be able to? Bloodthorn doing some work here onto the Dragonite, but the disarm comes out. In comes Katomi with the great soul bite, but he's onto the low ground, just playing the cliff. They can't get to the DK. No one isolated. He's gonna fall. His buyback gonna be spent again. Back into the fights we go. Monet's found Watson. That's a nice kill. No one on the front line. 1v4 here. Needs to find a way out, but can he? It's going to be the Torrent Storm to try and make some space. Healing up here with the Bloodstone. Inkswell. It expires. They get the stun. They get the silence. Monet finishes the job, and 3 dead now on the side of Entity. Trying to just finish off the game is Watson. He's going to die back as well. That is going to be the game, and G2IG will close out the series, eliminating Entity from the tournament.